channel, NUBODI. I am literally React, and I will be doing a general reading for the collective audience today. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber of mine, welcome back, and thank you for your support. Don't forget to hit the like button, though. It does help out the channel. Alright? So I just want to remind folks that this is a general collective reading. Not everything in the reading will resonate with you. Maybe nothing in the reading resonates with you. Take what applies and let the rest fly. So I'm going to ring my singing bowl now, play my energy, raise my vibration so that I'm able to get a clear and accurate message for you and for me. Here we go. Alright, now happy Thursday, happy Thursday. Hope everyone's having a great day, afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you when you receive this message. So we have some construction going on, so I may have to speak a little louder than usual. The overall energy for this reading is details and rescue. Details and rescue. Details, details. Somebody's in a tower. We got storm fields here. Generator talks about a storm coming, tower coming. In the reverse, tower has hit. Flying in the upright usually gives me something like rising above the BS. In the reverse, somebody in the thick of things. Confirmation. All right. So let's get into this energy. Somebody wants to be rescued. They're in a tower. They find themselves in some trouble. There's some details that are, have been discovered. Some details being looked at. Somebody wants to be rescued. They're reflecting upon their life and their situation and where they currently find themselves. Card number 1616 reduces to 7. 7 is about reflection, introspection. You got 7, 7 twice. 7, 7. So they're hoping for some luck. Sevens often talk about knowledge. So in that details there, somebody found some things out that could get someone else in trouble. They want to be rescued. They want you to rescue them, collective. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this energy as it relates to the collective? Please and thank you. Somebody wants to be rescued. We have child in the reverse. So child can talk about a physical child. It can talk about the innocence of a child. It can talk about a child not being or belonging to someone. It could also talk about child as in past tense, where something may have happened to a child who's now an adult. So let's get into this. Okay, so somebody found out some details about an adult in the collective that happened when they were a child or has been happening since they were a child. Details are coming out. Somebody wants to be rescued. They want to be saved from this because they're about to go to prison. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this information? If you didn't hear my phone, that thing was a confirmation. So you have a divine masculine in the reverse. So that's a distorted masculine. And you have manifestation. So distorted masculine or divine masculine. And divine masculine in reverse gives a couple of energies. One, someone who was potentially on the path to becoming, like they started doing the work. You know, they could have been on the path, on their journey, in alignment, getting in alignment. Then they got sidetracked, hoodwinked, bamboozled, or tricked out of their spot. All right? Or you have a distorted masculine who is never on their path, just hiding behind the energy of a real divine masculine. Not all the time is a divine masculine tricked out of their spot. Sometimes they give up their spot. They don't want to do the work. It's too hard. It's too traumatizing. Whatever the reason is, it's not all the time that a divine masculine who's off their path is off their path because somebody tricked them. All right? Keep that in mind. So, manifestation. They're trying to manifest something. Manifest a rescue. Trying to manipulate. So they're trying to manipulate something in this situation, or they feel like they've been manipulated. They don't seem too concerned about it, or you may not be concerned about it. They're trying to manipulate you and you're not concerned. We got priest here. Priest could be a religious figure, someone such as a Catholic priest, or priest could represent a spiritual person, someone who, spiritualist, occultist. I should have done this before I started this video. We got obsession, so there could be a hold on. Okay, so I have returned. Sorry about that. You don't even know I was gone. Anyways, we got priests. I was talking about priests and the different types of priests that there are. This could be an occultist or spiritualist. It doesn't necessarily have to be a Catholic priest or religious priest. We have an obsession in the reverse. So somebody's obsessed, but they don't want others to know that they're obsessed. They could be obsessed with you, collective. They're trying to manifest something. They're trying to manifest, manipulate the energies to be rescued. They could have done something to you, collective. This is your reading. When you were a child. If somebody's obsessed with you, collective, let's get into this energy, find out what's going on. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this energy as it relates to the collective, please, and thank you. We got here and now, current energy. So this is current energy. Something's going on. So whatever they've been doing, we're about to find out. Whatever they've been doing, the details of it have been reviewed, analyzed, scrutinized. Unfinished business. It's over. Unfinished symphony. It is over. So whatever they were doing, 0141 on the clock. I had to start the clock over. So whatever they were doing to this child or you since you were a child, they can no longer do. It's card number 10. 10 is about the completion of a cycle, the ultimate completion. Done, son. It's in the reverse. They weren't able to complete or continue to do what they were doing. Deep knowing, it's in the reverse. There's something about you, collective, that they didn't know. And so deep knowing falls upon divine masculine in the reverse. So when this person got started, maybe he didn't know something about you. Maybe he didn't know what type of being you were or are when they start this. Because it's card number 43. 43 reduces to 7. 7 is about reflection, introspection. It's in the reverse though. So they did something impulsively without having all of the information. Now they got some information. Now they want to be rescued. Details, details. It's all in the details. What they say, the devil's in the details? Not for you is in the reverse. So not for you is in the reverse, falls upon manifestation. They was trying to manifest something that belonged to you, collective. And they've been doing this since you were a child. It's card number 6. We got time to go in the reverse. It's not time to take action. Not for you in the reverse. It's card number 6. So whatever it is for you is imbalancing them because they're trying to manifest it to get it. Imbalancing, trying to manifest this which does not belong to them is causing imbalances in their life. Trying to manipulate the energies. You don't seem concerned. Or there could be a priest who's not concerned about doing this or this being done. Exchanging gifts. What did I say? They're trying to manifest something that does not belong to them. Trying to block a gift from coming to you so they go to them. It's card number 29. 29 reduce, it's card number 27, which reduces to 9. 9 is about things coming to fruition. It's not happening. It's in the reverse. So they're not getting this gift because it's not for them. It is for you. Maybe they didn't know this. They knew this gift was for you. So we're going to clear that up. And I lied. They did know. The deep knowing in reverse is something that they didn't know about you. Not about your gifts, but they knew the gifts were yours when they tried to steal them. They want you to rescue them. Go the distance. Don't do it. Don't do it. Go the distance in the reverse talks about not reaching the finish line, not completing the cycle. So whatever it is they're trying to steal that does not belong to them, they're not getting this. They try to do this some type of way illegally. Card number 47. 47 reduces to 11. 11 is about justice. They committed injustices to steal something that belongs to you, and they didn't achieve their goal. TikTok, they ran out of time. TikTok is about divine timing. It's not about earthly timing. Earthly timing really doesn't exist. We just use it in order to manage our time or our day, or manage the cycles of life. Fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Fifth chakra is the throat chakra. You're going to be speaking out about this. Card number 39. 39 reduces to 12. 12 reduces to 3. 3 is about a group of people. You could be speaking out at a press conference. You could be speaking out on a blog, in a book. Wherever you're going to be speaking, it's going to hit a lot of people. Use your voice. Speak your truth. Walking away. Walking away. So somebody could be walking away from this. You could be walking away from this. You could be walking away talking about it. Like, oh my gosh, did you see what they tried to do? Walking away. It's card number 27. 27 reduces to 9. My nose is itching. I have to look that up, because it only itches when I do these readings. Anywho's, something's coming to fruition for you. Maybe you walked away. Maybe you spoke upon what they were trying to do. Adjacent possibilities in the reverse. So somebody's walking away because they no longer have opportunities to work with. Maybe you spoke out. Maybe someone spoke out and got them to walk away because the possibilities and opportunities have dried up. The doors have closed. It's card number 21. Card number 24. We are in Mercury retrograde, and we are in Mercury retrograde to the 29th. So keep that in mind when stuff goes wonky. It's card number 24. 24 reduces to 6. 6 is about balance, harmony. There are opportunities. The doors have closed for them. It's leaving them imbalanced. They are not happy. Happy family is in the reverse. They could be getting a divorce, could be breaking up. Somebody's walking away from this family dynamic, speaking out about the things that were done, or speaking out about somebody feels like there's unfinished business with you, collective, but that cycle has closed. They might want to reach out and talk to you about it. They might want to walk away from this family dynamic they're in to come to you, talk to you about this, what was going on. Somebody feels manipulated. Somebody feels manipulated. This divine masculine, or this distorted masculine, divine masculine in reverse, feels manipulated. Guardian in the gate. They want your blessings. They want your whatever it is that you're receiving. They want in on it. Guardian the gate talks about a young girl looking at the wonder, the blessings, the beauty beyond the gate. She has a key around her neck. She can enter the garden and the gate anytime she likes. But there's a pause, some hesitation. Maybe she doesn't know that the gifts, the beauty, the blessings are right there, and all she has to do is use the key. Maybe she doesn't know that she is the key. It's card number 30. 30 can represent a group of people. So a group of people could be unhappy in their family life, that all of their opportunities have, the doors have closed for them. 30 could also represent growth and mastery. So this feminine energy could have grown. She could be walking away from a family unit. She could be walking away from her family unit and close the doors on anything possible for her and this family to have. She is the key, though. Patience. Somebody's losing patience. They're not getting what they want. Somebody's losing patience. Holy Spirit. Sorry about that. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know as it relates to the collective? What else do we need to know about this situation? Balance. So justice is here. Balance is the justice card in traditional tarot. Libra energy. You're going to be receiving balance. You're going to be receiving justice. You could be speaking out about it, about the things that happened to you, what you went through. I feel like somebody wants to come in, talk to you about some things before that happens. They want to plead their case, but the details are already out. The details are already out. You may have received some details, maybe through readings. You may not have official confirmation of what was said and what was done against your life. Patience and planning. So as you wait for this justice to come about, reflect upon where you want to go next. But do have patience, because if this involves legal stuff, which it does, sometimes the legal stuff takes a little bit longer than we would like when we're on that side of things, of the receiving side, whether it's just receiving justice, whether it's receiving notification, especially when it comes to the alphabet boys and the alphabet girls. They want to make sure that they cross their T's and dot their I's so they can slam dunk this case. So they leave no stone unturned. That's why it says details, details. They look at the details once, then they look at the details again, make sure they're seeing what they saw. Then they have other people look at the details. So it's a team of people. So while that's being done and things are happening in the background, plan for your future. Some things may change for you. They say when the reason why it takes some people so long to claim the lottery, whether it's $1 million or 100 million or whatever the case may be, is because they're advised to get accountants, financial advisors, lawyers, this person and that person, and they go over details and they go over plans. Some people opt to pay the fee to not be in the paper or on the news as to, oh yeah, Jane Doe won this $600 million. They don't want to do that. So you have to get lawyers and, talk with people and things like that. You can do it before you claim your prize, or you can do it after you claim your prize. They advise you to do it before, but anywho. So my point is, whatever blessings you got coming, whether you know about them or not, start planning for your future. Your tax bracket may change, so you may have to get new accountants. You may have to get an accountant. You may have never had an accountant before. You may need to get lawyers, estate lawyers, trust fund lawyers, will and trust, that kind of thing. So everyone's situation is different. Not everyone is going to receive a financial blessing. Some of you are. Whatever it is you're receiving, once you get wind of it, because justice came first, so patience and planning. Say that you did get a financial blessing. Don't run to the nearest dealership. Don't run to the nearest real estate office. Plan. Careful planning. These people are watching you. They're watching what you do. I just saw today a woman who was talking about real estate fraud and how somebody tried to foreclose on her home that she was still in, and she wasn't behind on anything. They were finding loopholes and do this, but the people who did it had a history of doing it. And so other people have come forth talking about how their homes were foreclosed upon and they lost their homes over HOA fees and this, that, and the third. And so she's, advocate for that. But get your ducks in order, because these people, all they do is scam and steal. It's unfortunate. Destiny. What did I say? Scam and steal. So they want to steal your destiny. They're seeing that you're getting justice, you're getting balance in your life, and they want to take what's yours. And they're patiently planning, watching, which is interesting because this energy over here that wants to be rescued, oh, their life is on fire. They got towers and fires and here and there, but they're patiently planning on how to still take from you instead of putting out the fires that they have in their own life. Confirmation. So they lost everything. Destiny talks about the Wheel of Fortune in traditional tarot. Card number 10. Destiny in the reverse falls upon adjacent possibilities in the reverse. They lost everything. And they're coming for yours because they lost everything. How does that make sense? It doesn't. They lost everything coming for yours, but they still want to come for yours. Okay. Prosperity begins. They're not. Prosperity begins, falls upon happy family. They are losing everything. They lost opportunities, partnerships and alliances, their wealth. They are patiently waiting in the wind. They're watching. They could be watching your bank account. Who was that? Spiritual court. Nephilim. She was talking about hackers. So they hack into your bank account, see what you got, see how much you're getting, where your money's coming from, where's it going, watching what you're doing. And that's why their life is on fire, because they're so busy watching you what you do, who you do, where you're doing it. But they didn't see that fire in their own backyard. They didn't see that their own camp set the fire. They got some thieves among the thieves, no honor among thieves. They got some traitors in their own camp that betrayed them. But they want to be rescued, and they want to be rescued by you. Deception and envy in the reverse. They don't want to show you, or they won't show you that they've been deceptive and envious of your life. But you have people in your environment, collective, who did some things impulsively against you. And they're still trying to do some things against you as you sit at this gate waiting to enter. You could be waiting for confirmation, but you may not need it. Just have to know where to look, who to ask. Something's waiting for you, collective. Love begins. Got a new relationship coming in. So love begin could talk about, could be love of self, love of others. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could be a new soul tribe of people coming into your life, new friends who feel like family. Doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this energy as it relates to the collective, please and thank you. Choices and their consequences. Feast of plenty. They lost everything. Feast of plenty talks about abundance of blessings and opportunities and all the good things that can come to you. It's in the reverse. Falls upon balance. Falls upon justice. That is your justice, collective, that they lose everything for coming for you. For some of you, you have lost jobs because of these people or this energy. You have lost jobs. You have lost places to stay. You've lost friends, family, lovers, relationships because of this energy that keeps coming up against you because they're jealous and envious of you. Now they're losing everything. It's card number 20. 20 reduces to 2. 2 usually talks about partnerships. So that in the reverse gives me X vibes. Empty well, time to replenish. So you're all charged up. Somebody could be all charged up. Empty well falls upon patience and planning. You're ready to go. You're ready to go. It's card number 16. Somebody's ready to go. They don't have the opportunities that they thought that they were going to have. They see that you absolutely. They don't have the opportunities in networks and partnerships and alliances that they once have, but they see that you have it or that you're getting them or that they're coming in. Time to replenish. You don't have to. You're full. You're charged. You're ready to go. Patience and planning. They see you planning, getting things ready. They're like, what's going on over there? What are they doing? Why are they planning what they got to plan? So they want to know all the deets because they did something impulsively. Now they're losing everything. Refusal of the call. Dream thief. Dream thief falls upon destiny in the reverse. So when I said with the divine masculine in the reverse, I said not every time Is there a divine masculine who's on their path that he's tricked out of the path? Sometimes he walks off the path, not walking away. Sometimes it's too much. They don't want to do the work. They see everyone else having fun, or what they appear as someone having fun, or a more interesting lifestyle, or even just doing better, feeling better, looking better than what they feel like where they are. And they want that. So if you have somebody who, say for example, is always partying, always got the ladies around them, got new cars all the time, every 6 months, every year, dressing and this and that, and somebody's struggling, they're working and they're praying and they're barely making ends meet and things like that because they're on the path and they got to heal this trauma and do this and do that, and they don't want to do that. Refuse the call. Dream thief could also be someone who goes into the dream state of another person to find out what they're drumming up, what you got going on, what you're trying to create. Patience and planning. So they see you planning stuff, or they may not see you planning stuff. They may think or know because they haven't seen you in a while. If you used to post about what you were doing, where you're doing, who you're doing it with, and you no longer post it, they're trying to go in a dream state, figure out, well, why are you not talking about it anymore? What you hiding? It's card number 14. It's card number 13. 13 reduces to 4. 4 is about structure and stability. So they refuse to call. They're losing everything, losing all their wealth and material goods, and they're losing contacts, networks. People are walking away from them. People are talking about them and walking away. That's why they have no confirmation. Excuse me. That's why they have no opportunities anymore. All their opportunities and possibilities and networks and contacts, partnerships, and alliances are drying up. So they want to go in the dream state and find out what you got going on. They refuse their call. That's what I was alluding to with the divine masculine being in the reverse. This divine masculine in reverse refused their call. And so now, not now, they refuse their journey, trying to steal your journey. They wanted to take a shortcut. Not seeing all the work that you have done, the things that you have gone through to heal and to move forward. They didn't want to do all of that. I remember saying I didn't want to be a psychologist because sometimes you can have a client and work with them for 10 years and just get the smallest little breakthrough. And the breakthrough is a breakthrough. But I didn't want to work with someone for 10 years trying to get a breakthrough. I don't know why I said that. Where was I going with that? Yeah, trauma. People don't want to do that work because sometimes they have stuff buried so far deep down that it takes a long time to dig that back up and acknowledge it, heal it, work through it. Refusing the call, dream thief. Preparation comes to fruition in the reverse. Whatever they were preparing for, preparation comes to fruition in the reverse, falls upon. Prosperity begins in the reverse. They're not getting what they worked for to steal. Let's be clear. They worked to steal it. They didn't work to earn it. Dream thief, trying to steal your dreams, what you worked for, what belongs to you. It's not coming to fruition. They're out of balance. Their finances are out of balance. Their life preparation comes to fruition in the reverse, falls upon prosperity, begins in reverse, falls upon happy family in the reverse. And they are not protected. The universe is your partner in the reverse. So there's structure. You got 4 here and you got 4 here. There's structure and stability. It's wide open. Wide open. And the door has completed. A cycle has completed for them. Oh my, oh my. Let's get some, what is this? Let's get some tea. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this divine masculine in reverse, please? This distorted masculine. And, yeah, this distorted masculine with this child card being in reverse, something could have been going on. This, oh my goodness, this distorted masculine could have been manipulated since he was a child. He could have been manipulated since he was a child by an occultist priest, spiritualist priest. Sweetheart. He wants to be with the sweetheart. He doesn't want any smoke, conflict in reverse. He doesn't want any drama. He could want the sweetheart to rescue him. Sweetheart gives Queen of Cups energy. Somebody who's motherly, nurturing, pure of heart kind of energy. Eternal love and justice in a reverse. He's not getting justice. He wants that eternal love. He wants that divine love, the love from a divine being. But he did some things towards this divine being, towards you, collective, unjustly. Unjustly? Injustice? Committed some injustice against a divine being who was a sweetheart. Now he wants that sweetheart to come rescue him. Looking for a compromise. He did something without reservation, though, without haste. Without haste. He did something hastily. Now he wants a compromise. He might have been in an accident or wanted to cause you an accident, collective. Let's get the tea on this situation. Holy Spirit, what's the tea on this situation? What do we need to know? Please and thank you. So we have apology in the reverse and daydreaming in the reverse. I will take it. Oh, man. Dang. Hope you can't see that. Anyways. Someone is not apologetic. Someone is arrogant, insincere, and delusional. They did some things to you, collective, and want to offer an insincere apology, thinking that that would absorb or absolve all of their misdeeds towards you. Envy. That's the second time envy has come out. I told you they were envious of you. Envy came out in the reverse. They don't want you to know that they're envious of you. They're resentful and competitive. They're competing against you. Toxic. Drama. It's incompatible. This person's incompatible. They're not even in alignment with you. They're not even on the same frequency or vibration as you. They want harmony with you. They want peace. They want to balance things out. After they've caused you a boatload of drama and trauma, they want harmony with you. But they got some legal issues. I told you they had some legal things going on. They committed some injustices against you, but they're not even focusing on that. They're focused delusions, to not be focusing on the fires they have on and going on in their own lives, so much so because they are focused on you. That's delusional. We got waves, emotions. This could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They're worried. They're worried because some details came out about what they did, what they said. They want to be rescued, and they ain't no rescue coming. They feel trapped. They have no options. They have no options. All of their opportunities and possibilities have dried up. This could be a family member. This divine masculine or this distorted masculine could be a family member that was doing something against you, collective, since you were a child. And now they want to be, this could be a father figure. This could be a older brother, uncle, father, grandfather. This could be a stepfather. This could be a foster father, an adopted father. Take it as it resonates in your story. How we doing for time? I gotta go. 35:10. Holy Spirit, what else do we need to know? What's the T? They want to travel to you. Want to travel to you, talk to you, but they can't because they're broke. They have no money. Destiny in the reverse is Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is their finances, their assets. And it's in the reverse. They don't have none. They lost everything because they're a thief. They are a thief. They could be running from their problems because they got a lot of legal problems going on and they owe a lot of money. They're not just broke. They're broke. They owe a lot of money. They got fake accounts. So if you're on social media, if you're on social media, check your accounts. Check the people who follow you. You'll know. You are this queen rising. They blew it. They want to make an offer. They blew it. They fumbled the bag. They fumbled you, collective. Let's get this. Let's get some zodiacs. We got Cancer, Leo, and Aquarius. Cancer, Leo, and Aquarius. You could be one of these signs. You can have one of these signs anywhere in your chart. Check your chart, people. If you don't know your chart, please get one. It's a free chart. That's how these people, believe it or not, they may not tell you that they're into astrology or that they follow you. Anybody ask you your birth date, your time, is one thing to say, oh, when's your birthday? Another say, when's your birthday? What time were you born? Do you know what time you were born? Then that's when they try to dig all into your life. And that's a red flag. Unless you're in a relationship and, y'all have been, even that is one thing to know your birthday. It's another to be all in your time. Not many people will ask you, what time were you born? Or do you know the time you were born? Unless they were up to something. And then others won't even tell you that they got that information. Blessings and well-being. You're going to be fine, collective. You're going to be fine. Keep doing your spiritual work. You have a lot of blessings coming in. You woke up this morning. You are blessed. Your well-being talks about your happiness, your overall health. So focus on you. Keep doing your spiritual practices. Yeah, let's get this angel message. We got 7, 9, and 2. Angel number 792 says, deeper meaning. Explore your feelings. Your feelings are not anything to fear. They are with you so you can explore them and understand their deeper meanings. Take time today to write about your feelings you have and what their underlying causes may be. Don't ignore your feelings. They're a part of you, good, bad, or indifferent. I've heard a lot of people, a lot of readers and spiritualists, oh, don't be angry. Angry is a human emotion. If you don't get angry, if you don't express that in a healthy way, it's going to come out. You ever see an inner child act up? Yeah, it's not pretty to see adult have an adult tantrum because they don't know how to channel their emotions properly, emotionally imbalanced. Yeah, so write about your feelings. It's not a what's the word? You won't be looked at any differently. Who cares what people think about you journaling? Men journal. Let that stuff out. All right. So that is your message. I thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.